This heat is brought by Coalfields Blasting and Coating Services, event number 11 on your event program. We're still getting closer to the 4:13 mark. Still 10 seconds to go. And maybe this could be the heat. They all start to line up one by one once again. Hopefully we'll see a full field of 11 in this heat. As we get set to give you your official order, the front row, car number 58 of Murray Penn. On his outside, West Australian 73, Glenn Hoskins. Row number 2, West Australian 44 from Kalgoorlie, Kevin Brewster. And Greg Squans in West Australian 26. Row number 3, West Australian 68, Mitchell Hyde, a former Australian Junior Sand champion. And on his outside, car number 38 of Matt Lawler. Row number 4, the 181 of Barry Rose. And the 33 of Sam Wayman. Row number 5, West Australian 22 of Jamie Graham. And the 40 of Bo Riley. And once again, an all West Australian heat with Nathan Penn starting out of position number 11. We're going to go green this time round and bringing you the call, West Australians and Australia's voice, Jason Crow.
Oh dear, Morgan.
Chair's broken.
Here we go. Heat number 10. All about set to go. Into the second half of the second round. It's all go. Glenn Hoskins leads them down the main straight the first time. On his outside and going nicely too is Greg Squants for the moment up in second place. Underneath goes Penn into third. So move down the back straight. They're 2 and 3 wide further back in the field. It's on for young and old. Watch for Barry Rose to come through along with Salter and Penn from the back. But it's Glenn Hoskins they got to beat. And he won't be hard. He won't be very easy, I should say, to beat either. Second place is still the veteran Greg Squants in second. Back to Murray Penn, Matt Lahulia in fourth. Underneath of Lahulia goes Sam Waitman. Sam Waitman in the 33, and there's a car charging around the outside. 3 and 4 wide. Oh, trouble. Trouble. Matt Lahulia went sideways. And into the side of Matt Lahulia goes 181, Barry Rose. We got some drama here. And I reckon Barry Rose might be in trouble with the 181. Yeah, the front right-hand wheel is all over the joint. I think you'll find, Morgan will tell you more, but a heavy contact in turn 4.
Very hard contact as well. Barry Rose trying the high line, had nowhere to go with Matt Lawler spinning out right in front of him. They both took contact to their front wheels. Looks like the Tirana, the car number 38 Tirana, is A-OK from Kalgoorlie. But it's a different sight for car number 181. Barry Rose going into this as one of the favourites. He looks like he will take no more part in heat number 10. It looks like it has a broken right front control arm or even a steering arm just by the way that right front was moving as he went onto the infield. But this is going to play havoc with the race leader because he's got a very big group of fast cars, including car number 33 of Sam Wayman from Margaret River and Albany's Nathan Penning, car number 57. As Bo Riley looks like he may be going to the back of the field. The fast time was a 21.503 on the first lap, set by Nathan Penn. So far he has come from 11th. He's now into 8th. Official order will be Hoskins from Squants, Murray Penn, Sam Wayman, Kevin Brewster. Next one after Brewster. Oh, they're still fighting positions on the racetrack. Nathan Penn and Kevin Brewster don't want to give up positions. Neither does Bo Riley. They've finally been told where they're going to go. One-way communicators finally coming to a prevail. And no use for the black fag. So Hoskins from Squants, Murray Penn, Sam Wayman, Kevin Brewster, Bo Riley, Nathan Penn, Mitchell Hyde, and Jamie Graham with 11 laps remaining still in heat number 10.
Restart coming up, 11 to go. Racing. Glenn Hoskins leads and past the strike. Back then to the veteran, 26, Greg Squance. Third is Murray Penn. Fourth place, Sam Waitman goes underneath the pen. They're 3 wide behind him. Kevin Brewster's there, so too Bo Riley. Riley under Brewster. Back to Nathan Penn. Salter is second last. Sorry, Mitchell Hayes second last. And last of all is Jamie Graham down into turn 1 and 2. And Glenn Hoskins has said goodbye. He split the scene down the back straight, back in second place. Oh, there's trouble there. Mitchell Hayes has hit the concrete wall, an almighty blow, but he's continued on. So it's Hoskins from Squance, Sam Waitman, Riley, Murray Penn, Nathan Penn. Back then on the outside is Kevin Brewster. Back then to Mitchell Hayes. And last car running is the 22 of Jamie Graham. Well, they're all racing for second place because they're not going to catch him. Out in front, it's all Glenn Hoskins. A 20.8 for Hoskins. He's out by 2.5 seconds. Back then in second place is Greg Squance. He's under pressure from Sam Waitman. Squance is one of the tougher drivers to pass. He's a calculating performer, and he's got a lot of laps under his belt. And Sam Waitman's going to need every trick in the book to pass the 26 car. Back in fourth place, the 40 of O'Reilly. Fifth place is Merv Penn, then Nathan Penn, Mitchell Hayes. Here's a move there by Nathan Penn underneath of Merv Penn. Hayes is third last, back to Brewster. And the last car running is Jamie Graham. Hoskins still in front at the halfway mark. The action's for the minors. Can Greg Squance hold off the rest of the field? Sam Waitman trying absolutely everything. Can't get him off the curb. The challenges are coming from further back by Riley, Nathan Penn. Greg Squance still in second place. Not anymore. Went too wide on this occasion. Waitman through. Riley and Penn are next. Back to Merv Penn. Then Mitchell Hayes. Nathan Penn now puts in the big ones. On the outside of Bo Riley. Comes up on the outside and blows the doors off the 26 car. And goes into third place. Greg Squance back to fourth. Great move by Nathan Penn with a couple to go. 4 to go, in fact. He dives underneath of Sam Waitman. Nathan Penn has come from the back row. Position 11. Got a bit wishy-washy there. Glenn Hoskins through again. He's just out there all by himself, Glenn Hoskins. Waitman, Penn, Greg Squance, Bo Riley. Back in sixth place is Mitchell Hayes, then Murray Penn, Kevin Brewster and Jamie Graham. Out of turn 4 once again, Glenn Hoskins has 2 to go. The minor placings is still up for dispute. Waitman and Penn, that's Nathan. Back then to Greg Squance having a great old battle now with Bo Riley and Mitchell Hayes. A great battle for between Waitman and Nathan Penn. 1 to go though for Glenn Hoskins. He has absolutely blown the doors off them. Out of turn 4 come the rest of the field. Waitman and Nathan Penn. 3 wide for the minor placings. Greg Squance. The outside goes Mitchell Hayes. And right there too, Bo Riley. But put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. A brilliant performance. Glenn Hoskins has given him a good old hiding. Hoskins first. Nathan Penn dives to the inside, can't get it done. He finishes third behind Waitman. Great set of laps by Greg Squance for fourth. Mitchell Hayes, Bo Riley. Back to Kevin Brewster. Jamie Graham is last to complete the distance. And it seems like an age ago that Glenn Hoskins won the race. No time, but he won by 4.919 seconds. The quick lap was a 20.825 by Glenn Hoskins, the winner of heat number 10. And he's going to be almighty hard to beat all weekend in the 73 car.
Yeah, thanks very much, Jason. The gloves are already off. Won't be long and the helmet will be off. But yes, that was a huge win. Glenn was out in front right from the get-go. Well done, Glenn. That was absolutely awesome race. You seem to have it right. Well, you had it right from the start. You were running your own race out there. Everyone else was trying to get second. You're puffing away like a billy train as well. Well done, mate. That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, look, a little bit slippery out there. But yeah, look, yeah, it was a good race. I'd just like to thank my pit crew, Pat Moroney and Trent Hoskins. Thanks, mate.
No worries, and good luck for the rest of the night. And